Hey guys, so today in this video we will see how we can sort an array using bubble sort. So what we do in bubble sort is we compare two elements, and if the left side element is larger than the right side element, we swap their places. So here -2 is smaller, so the swapping will not take place, and we'll move on to 45, and we'll compare 45 with 0. Since 45 is larger than 0, so these two places will get swapped and 45 will come here. Then again 45 will be compared to 11. So what we do is we compare one element to its adjacent right side element, and if the left side element is larger, we swap their places. So here 40, and also at the end of a loop, the largest element gets sorted at the last index of the array. Since 45 was the largest number here, so 45 got sorted first, and in the second loop 11, now 11 is the largest number, avoiding 45 because it got already sorted. So if we compare these two elements, and if we keep on swapping every element, 11 will get sorted. So in the next 0 was the largest one, so 0 got sorted here. So we can see that in bubble sort, the sorting starts from the end of the array. And also keep in mind here I is the value of the number of times our loop will get executed, and j is the value of the number of times the number of iterations that takes place in each loop. So the value of I ranges from 0 to n-1. So what I mean by that is here n is the length of the array. So as here the length of the array is 5, so our loop will get executed 4 times, and the value of j ranges from 0 to n-1 minus I. So the value of j keeps on decreasing, which means it is also an advantage of using bubble sort, because the number of iterations per loop keeps on decreasing every time. Since here the value of I was 0 in the first loop, so by the formula j was equal to 4. So in the first loop, number of iterations that took place was 4. In the second loop, the value of I was 1, so j will be equal to 3. So only 3 times the iteration will be get executed, and in the last loop I will be equal to 3, so j will be equal to only 1. So only one time the iteration will take place. So in bubble sort it is an advantage because it is time consuming, because the number of iteration is keep on decreasing, and it also occurs because here in the first time 45 got sorted, so we only have to compare these 4 elements. In the third, after the end of the second loop, these 2 elements got sorted, so we'll only have to compare these 3 elements. So after the third loop, these 3 elements got sorted, so we need to only compare these 2 elements, which is only one iteration. So let's go to Eclipse and try to code this part. So I have already taken the array, and I have assigned the length of the array to be n. So for int I equal to 0, it will start from 0 till I less than n-1, and then I increment, and for the nested loop we will take int j starting from 0 till j is less than n-1 minus I till j increment, and now we will compare the left side and right side element. So if j plus 1, that means the right side element, if it is less than the left side element, that is j plus 1 is less than j, then we need to swap their places. And for swapping, what we do is, for example here 2 is larger than 1, so this should be swapped. So what we will do is, here a at position 1 is equal to 2 and a at position 2 is equal to 1. So we will first give a2 the value of a1, so a2 becomes 2, so 2 comes here. Now if we try to give the a1 the value of a2, it will take the value of a2 from this line. So a1 will have the value of a2 from this line, so a1 will also become 2, so both the elements will become 2, so which is wrong. So what we need to do is that we need to store the value of the original value of a2 in a variable, temporary variable. So temp is equal to a2 is equal to 1, which is the original value of a2, and while assigning the value of a1 we will make it equal to 10 so that it does not take the value of a2 from this line, and instead it will take the original value here. So a1 becomes 1 and a2 becomes 2, and the element and the array got sorted. So I hope you understand this part. So what we will do is, we first make a temp variable and we will assign the original value of aj plus 1 to temp. Now we will give aj plus 1 the value of aj, and we will give aj the original value by making it equal to temp. So this is all. Now we just need to print out the array, for which we will use this int item semicolon, the name of the array, and sys out item. Then we also need to give space between the elements, and we don't need the ln part. So let's run the code. So as we can see, the code got, so the array got sorted here. So I hope you understood the method, and if you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe. Peace.